and out horse on the third race. The winner is horse number 6, Gilston Hill, and the groom is Nicky Rothwell. Declarations for the fourth race have now closed. That's declarations for the fourth race have now closed.
The runners now starting to come out for the feature race of the afternoon. This is the Sporting Life Men's Open Race for the Lord Ashton of Hyde's Challenge Cup, one of the classic races of the point-to-point season. And the first to go down is the point-to-point men's champion, Mike Felton, riding Lord Vestey's Goldspun in the royal blue with the white striped sleeves. And Goldspun is followed down by the winner of this race 2 years ago, and indeed the runner-up last year, John Deutsch, on his own, Mr. Tony Perry's Paddy's Peril. And Paddy's Peril is in the black with cerise hoops and cap. After that we have the one with the colour change. This is Shani and Andrew Milner in the white with the red sash and yellow cap. And going down with Shani is Crazy Man. Crazy Man, Mr. Robert Horner in the light blue with red striped sleeves and the light blue cap. After that we've got Robert Elwell with Gilston Hill in the red with blue cap and a white star. And following that one is Little Harry and Lawrence Lay in the maroon with the white cross of Lorraine and black cap. And the last of the 7 to go down is Kerry Hollowell riding his own Caherdaniel in the light blue with black hoops, white sleeves and a hooped cap. 7 runners then for the Lord Ashton of Hyde's Challenge Cup. This is the Sporting Life Men's Open Race over a distance of 4 miles approximately. This time they have 24 fences to jump. The first 4 fences are jumped 3 times. The open ditch is numbers 8 and 18. And remind you that in all races, Buffery's Limited of Stow on the World is generously giving a bottle of champagne to the owner of the winning horse.
You receive £10, 10 pence.
It won't be very long now before we have some action, because they are under starters orders, and this time they're off for a first timer for this the Sporting Life Men's Open for the Lord Ashton of Hyde Challenge Cup. 4 miles, 25 fences in front of these in front of them. The map's somewhat misleading, I think, on the back of the race card. And they're all 7 runners safely over the first 5 fences. Then I jumped the 3 times and all the others twice. And beginning to swing right-handed, gone off as you'd expect at quite a steady pace, but Lawrence Lay just about in front. Little Harry indeed has gone on now by a couple of lengths as they come down towards the second. Little Harry, Caherdaniel is right there. Paddy's Peril being dropped out 7th and last at the moment, with Goldspun just in front of them. Paddy's Peril in fact just tracking Goldspun, with Crazy Man on Paddy's Peril's outside, also in rear. And all 7 were safely over that one. Going quite a steady pace, and it's Caherdaniel up on the outside of Little Harry, with Gilston Hill is 3rd. Then Shani, the one with the colour change, Goldspun, Paddy's Peril, and Crazy Man at the back. as they come over the fourth and past us down to what will be the last fence on the final circuit. Little Harry with Gilston Hill up on the far side. And also right there is Caherdaniel. For Paddy's Peril has come on now. Paddy's Peril, then Gilston Hill coming right up on the outside now as they're beginning to sort themselves out. So Gilston Hill nearest us rises just about in front, Paddy's Peril on the far side, and then in third place is Shani with nearest us Caherdaniel on the far side. Goldspun has closed right up, and Little Harry in the middle of the group, and the only one who's really remained in his place throughout, and his last is Crazy Man as they come on towards the sixth. Gilston Hill jumped that well. Up on the inside there went Shani, who jumped it particularly well, and Caherdaniel also right with them, so very close the front six, with Goldspun and Mike Felton going the shortest way, and the seventh to last is still Crazy Man. And there it was just about Shani rising in front this time, so the leading 3 and 4 have been changing around quite a lot. Gilston Hill going the widest route, and Goldspun going right up the inside behind Shani, and they'll begin to settle down as they go around into the back straight. Shani emerges just about in front of Paddy's Peril, then on the outside Caherdaniel is third, Goldspun is 4, Little Harry now 5, and Gilston Hill 6. There wouldn't be more than 2 or possibly 3 lengths between those 6. Then a gap of about 5 lengths to, in 7th place, Crazy Man as they go on towards the 8th. Crazy Man jumped out a little bit slowly, and now approaching the open ditch, which is fence 9 on this first circuit, and very, very close the leaders. Caherdaniel perhaps just about in front, but Goldspun just been held back to be last of the 6. But there's no more than a couple of lengths between them, and they're all jumping well as they go up towards the next, which is the 10th, and then past the start, and Crazy Man also beginning to close up on them. Gilston Hill, Robert Elwell now just about in front of Paddy's Peril, with Caherdaniel up on the outside is 3rd, and then Little Harry now 4. Shani is 5, and Goldspun 6, and Crazy Man perfectly close enough in 7th as they go on towards the 11th. Gilston Hill in front of Paddy's Peril, then Caherdaniel 3rd, Little Harry 4. Shani is 5, then on his own, just half length behind or so, Goldspun is 6, and then a gap of about 3 or 4 lengths to Robert Orner and Crazy Man as they race down the back straight, having come out at the roadside fences. 3 fences coming up fairly quickly now, coming towards the first. Peril, Little Harry going right on the inside this time, Paddy's Peril on the far side. And Goldspun has made a little bit of ground on the inside to go 4th, with Caherdaniel on to his outer 5. Then in 6th place with the yellow cap, Shani, and right with them is Crazy Man. So all 7 in with a chance, with a fence and a complete circuit to go. And it's the Sporting Life Men's Open Race for the Lord Ashton of Hyde Challenge Cup. And 3 very much together coming down towards us in front. And Paddy's Peril nearest us, Gilston Hill on the far side, pricking his ears as he comes into that one. Then didn't jump in particularly well, so it's Paddy's Peril goes on about half a length from Gilston Hill, with the blinkered runner right there with them again, Little Harry in 3rd. And a couple of lengths to Goldspun is 4, and Caherdaniel nearest us 5. And the big white face of Shani in 6, and that one might be just about passed by Crazy Man as they go up towards the next. Crazy Man jumping it well in rear. So it's Paddy's Peril with Gilston Hill on his inside. Tracking these is Little Harry 3rd, then a couple of lengths to Goldspun, and then Caherdaniel in 5. And then we've got Crazy Man is now 6, and 7th is Shani. All over that with the North Cotswold horse in rear at the moment, Shani. But you wouldn't want to roll out all 7 of these. Shani perhaps is just coming under pressure and just struggling a little bit to stay with the major 6. So we're going into the roadside straight for the final time. And as they do, it's Paddy's Peril being in the van throughout. Paddy's Peril leads from Goldspun, going well in the vesty colours. Mike Felton's gone 2nd. Little Harry, though, still right there and also going well in 3rd. A gap then to Gilston Hill, Caherdaniel. Crazy Man is beginning to close up, and still going is Shani as they go on towards the next, the one before the open ditch for the second and final time. Fence 19 they're coming to now. Paddy's Peril, but Goldspun gone right up on the inside. This one, another prolific winner and also successful under rules when trained by David Nicholson. But Paddy's Peril, who won this race 2 years ago, jumped it better. Goldspun's a little bit slow at it. 3rd is Little Harry. Gilston Hill getting a reminder from Robert Elwell in 4. Then Caherdaniel is 5. Crazy Man is 6 and Shani still 7, but nearly a fence behind Shani now, getting tailed off as they go over that one and back past the starting area. And still anything to play for, and it's Paddy's Peril and Little Harry 1 and 2. Goldspun is now 3rd. Gilston Hill trying hard to get back to them in 4. Caherdaniel 5. Crazy Man's going to have quite a lot to do to get into this race as they go to the next. And over it, Paddy's Peril jumped at the better. Paddy's Peril from Goldspun. And Little Harry now getting reminders in 3rd. Gilston Hill is running on, as is Caherdaniel. Still going is Crazy Man as they come down towards the 4th from home. John Deutsch really stretching them with Paddy's Peril. He's gone on by about 3 lengths. Jumped that well, but Goldspun was also pretty neat over it in 2nd. Then Little Harry 3rd, and then a gap of a length to Gilston Hill, and the same to Caherdaniel, who's beginning to run on. But over that one, it was Paddy's Peril over in front, and Paddy's Peril is going on, if anything, by about 5, 6, maybe even 7 lengths now. So it's Paddy's Peril in the colours of John Deutsch and Tony Perry out in front. Jumps that one well of Goldspun over 2nd. Little Harry is beginning to be caught by Caherdaniel, who goes into 3rd, with Little Harry towering 4, Gilston Hill 5 and Crazy Man 6. But as they come around the final right-handed turn downhill, it's Paddy's Peril. Looks to be going pretty strongly in front. Goldspun trying to rally under pressure from Mike Felton, but he's not been over this 4-mile trip before, Goldspun. And in 3rd now is Caherdaniel, with Little Harry still there on the inside, and Gilston Hill back in 5 and Crazy Man 6. But Paddy's Peril is well out in front as he comes down towards the 25th and final fence. John Deutsch, on the 1986 winner, is over in front, and it's Paddy's Peril, the favourite, coming up to the line, some way clear of Goldspun, who's got quite tired now in 2nd, with Caherdaniel running on, as is Little Harry, Gilston Hill, and also Crazy Man over the last bit. Up to the line, Paddy's Peril from Goldspun, Caherdaniel, then Little Harry, Gilston.
First was number 17, Paddy's Peril. 2nd was number 8, Goldspun. 3rd was number 1, Caherdaniel. And 4th was number 13, Little Harry.